thanks to the support as a channel member, Dan Taylor SEO. It's starting to become a regular occurrence. Every season we get to test ourselves against a La Liga team in the Copa del Rey. This time around, as I know you're aware, Mrs. Wearmouth, I mean, I struggle to say it. Can you have a go? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much as close. Valadolid. You try again? Yeah, I think your version probably is closer to what it actually is. Hello and welcome to part 33 of Holiday Home. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we play Valladolid, a La Liga team in the Copa del Rey. If you want to hear the song I sang about playing Valladolid, then you should go and watch this morning's lollujo 2 video, because I sang you a song with my ukulele about this football team. So we only had one match. We needed some extra content. Kev does music now, apparently. We did win that extra match, though. So, you know, spoilers if you were rushing back to watch the lollujo 2 video. We did win, which does continue our very, very erratic form. But erratic form seems to be all we need, because we still find ourselves only 2 points behind the playoffs. There is starting to be a little bit of a gap form between this kind of group that goes from Murcia down to probably Almeria B, as the ones who are still kind of hopeful of maybe getting into the playoffs. But you've got a top 3 that are sort of starting to break away now, and we need to keep an eye on them. And one of the ways we're going to keep an eye on them is another one of our rivals matches. We've already shown you Valencia B this season. Our other big rivals are Villarreal. We now play their B team. We are the B Bashers. So hopefully we will pick up a win and start to move up that league table as we approach the halfway point of the season. So it's Romero in goal, a back four of Zafra, Evans, Jimenez and Carrington, Moreno at the base of the midfield, Cucurella and Rabiu ahead of him, Martinez Perez on the left, Fakal on the right, Luis up front. Get the team submitted. Let's go and do a football, shall we? And then we have got a big, big match against a La Liga opposition. Remember, last time we played a team from La Liga, it was a team you might have heard of called Barcelona, and we were close to beating them. We are quite good against the quite good teams. It's when we play against the teams who defend against us that we struggle. We're not great at breaking down defences, but we are quite good when teams come at us at just soaking up the pressure and hitting them on the break, which is what we tend to do to the bigger teams. Is the referee disallowing this? I'm assuming it's being disallowed for something, but apparently no. Oh dear. It was very scrappy. I thought there was going to be an offside or a foul or something in there, but no, it was just pretty poor defending. And with that, Villarreal do leap above us. Frustratingly, our goal difference is right up there as one of the best goal differences in the league. So on our day, we can hand out some thrashings, and when we lose, we don't really get thrashed. But we're just not consistent enough to string wins together. And it's been the story throughout the whole of the first half of this season. I'm hoping as we get into the second half of the season and we start to get more of a settled side, which we are kind of being forced into. Obviously, we have a settled striker now because of the injury to little Kevin Carlos. So I'm kind of hoping that having a settled attack again, which has always been the hallmark of our success, should lead to us starting to get some decent results. But it's just as easily likely to happen that we end up in a relegation battle because the team stopped going easy on us in the second half of the season. But Rabiu, his first goal of the season, I hadn't realised just how little goal-scoring impact he'd been having on the team this year. He was such a goal contributor last year, playing out of central midfield. He has missed a few games with international duty with the Nigeria under-23s, but I wonder if that's the pressure of now being club captain, or if he's just taken a step up to a level where he's not quite so dominant. But I mean, he got a hat-trick on the first day of the season last year, and for it to be nearly halfway through and that be his first goal, consider me surprised. But again, seeing him back in the goals, maybe it's a sign of things to come. That was so poor from Martinez Perez. He ran and ran and ran, and then just didn't know what to do with it, the silly bear. But it is we're back on level terms as we approach half time. It's now a 3-point gap between us and Murcia. We can't really be dropping points here. It seems like this last match or two is when several of the teams above us are starting to do exactly what I've been talking about us needing to do and put a couple of wins together. And the league is starting to take shape as we hit the halfway point. We've almost had everybody play everybody else. And it's starting to become clear that we might just be a mid-table team this year, which will be sad. But I guess it's fine as a newly promoted team. We are very iffy defensively. I think we have potentially downgraded our defence by removing Christian David from it. I know Christian David didn't exactly have a fan club amongst the comment section or the Twitch chat. We didn't really have any Christian David fans. But I look at him compared to Evans, compared to Nicolau, and I do wonder, would we have been better off keeping him and not signing a couple of journeyman clowns who just aren't very good at defending either? That being said, we are playing Jimenez at centre-back a lot, who we signed as a young right-back and is now turned into a centre-back. So we are doing a little bit of fiddling of our own as well. Neither Joffrey nor Ivan are in the team today at the back. And we've just taken the lead. It's Ivan Luis again. I don't remember the last time we played a football match and he didn't score in it. It's 2-1 to Holme against Villarreal B. Remember, we're the B bashers and we're only at it again. Lovely ball over the top from Fakal. And Ivan Luis is there to apply the finish. It's 2-1. What does that do to the league table? We don't have time to look at it. Goodness me. Right. Harrington with the throw. In between episodes, Russ Eddy has learnt to do long, low, flat bullet throws. So part of me wonders if we should set up a long throw tactic for when Russ Eddy's on the pitch. That's just pathetic. How are we conceding a goal there? That was poor. We just committed so many men forward. Rabiu tries to get the tackle in. It's now Jimenez who's trying to get back to cover. Evans is getting nowhere near. He's moving like Harry Maguire there. Goodness me. That's not great. 2-2. We never did get to see what difference it makes to the league table. I think it put us up to 7th momentarily. So if we can grab another goal, I mean, looking at the match stats, we don't deserve one. We're quite lucky to be on level terms at the moment. But let's have a look at what. Right, we're going to get Alex Boxall on. We're going to put Rabiu out onto the wing, and we're going to bring Koulibaly on so that we can push Cucurella further forward. And then we are going to get him off and have a proper defender on. Joffrey is going to do some defending next to Jimenez. We're going to offer some encouragement and hope that we can grab an against the run of play winner. And here's Rabiu, maybe to provide it. Just shoot! Shoot! Come on! Rabiu's back, boys and girls. I mean, he hesitated, but I mean, he was just biding his time, picking his spot, and it's now 3-2. Against the run of play, we are doing a little bit of a mugging here, but that's good work from Rabiu. I thought he'd held on to it for too long. It looked like there was a better opportunity for him to take that shot on a little bit earlier, but he knew what he was doing. He's back in the goals now. Rabiu's back, but he is now tired and needs to come off. So Ivan Mutt is going to come on that side. Zappa is going to come off. Do we not have Rossetti on the bench today? Well, that's an oversight. Xander Suster, who has played once before, I think, came off the bench in one of the in-betweeny matches, but this is your first look at him. Another one off the conveyor belt. Finnish youth international, played lots of under-21 games for Finland. He's another one who did the San Francisco loan that turns our boys into superstars. So that's another one off the production line. The homegrown talent continues to expand. And there is Boxall playing it forward for Ivan Luis, who can put a cherry on like row F. I mean, there's no one in there. That cherry is going to go off before anyone goes into that stand. They're going to get rats, and it's all Ivan Luis's fault. At least we're away from home. We don't want rats at Estadio Municipal McPal. That would be horrific. No rats in Benidorm. Right, please don't now throw it away. Ivan Luis is still frustrating. I mean, he's scoring a lot of goals, but he's He's one of those strikers who needs too many chances to score. And that's poor from Romero. 3-3. We don't want to see the replay. I mean, looking at the XG, looking at the match stats, a draw is fair. Can we grab a winner here, though? Ivan plays the cross in towards absolutely nobody, but Cucurella picks it up. We've still got 4 minutes of added time here. Villarreal actually have the opportunity to grab a winner of their own. They've got an unmarked man in the middle. Joffrey needs to keep an eye on him. I mean, he kind of has, but now he needs to keep an eye on him. You've left that one behind, Joffrey. I said keep an eye on him. Romero making up for his poor goalkeeping for the third with a game-saving save to deny them a fourth. But we are just not great defensively at the moment. We've got 3 minutes to go and grab a winner. We're not going to. I don't think there's going to be another highlight. That is your lot. 3-3. We continue to be frustratingly inconsistent. Now let's go and play a La Liga team, because that's not gonna end badly, is it? It's gonna be fine. Well, here we go then, boys and girls. The team for Valladolid is very similar to the team you saw in the last game. All we've done is moved Jimenez out to right back, Ivan Such coming in at centre back. So at least we've got one of our regular centre backs on there. We're having a little bit of a Joffrey problem, in that I keep upsetting him by telling him he's a breakthrough player, because I keep getting recommended it. I think my assistant manager has got it in for him. He's our best left back, not that he ever plays there, and our second best centre back. So he should just be starting, but we keep upsetting him. So because he's upset, we're not using him. It's not ideal. But there's your team. We are going to go and beat Valladolid, and all will be fine in the world. Let's get that team submitted. Remember, last time we played against La Liga opposition, we nearly beat Barcelona. It wasn't a competitive game and it wasn't their first team. That's beside the point. Look how many people have turned up. Wowzers. Over 5,000 people in Estadio Municipal Mick Powell. The Pims tent is, I mean, it presumably has run out of Pims because there's nobody there. All the Pims has gone and we're only 9 minutes in. Who knew we could actually put people on all these seats? The stand behind the goal has reverted back to a terrace for this match, inexplicably. Don't know why that, I mean, that was a stand last time we looked. Where have they're so giddy they've ripped the seats out. They're going to have to be put in before the next game. And, well, do we normally have a Pims tent? Is this our ground? Where are we playing this? This doesn't look like our stadium. I don't want to see the replay. Where are we playing? This is not Estadio Municipal Mick Powell. This is some foreign land. How do we find out where we're playing? I don't really know the buttons. What does that do? Ah, hang on. Back here. Apparently it is. Right, I'm testing the theory. Last time we played here was this match. Can you load up one match while the other one's still going on? Has anyone ever tried this before? Are we breaking Football Manager? So we're now checking back in on the previous match. And, oh, we did have the Pims tent. Get up the other end of the pitch, though. Right, hold on. We're zooming out a little. So if we go to, which is the one that's from above? It's the data analyst, isn't it? No, they're definitely seats. So we had the seats then, but we've now ripped them out for the cup game. Fair enough. Back to the action. Ref, you can continue now. I've done what I needed to do. I've checked what needed checking. The Pims tent is an original feature. We don't know where the chairs have gone, though. They might be on Benidorm Beach, for all I know. They're surrounding the pool at Mrs. Wearmouth's hotel. Right, Zafra gets the ball under control. Let's pretend we're not losing and go and try and take the lead. That is man management. Martinez Perez dancing infield, gives it to Ivan Fakal, who plays it out to Jimenez, who's decided to go romping forward on the overlap. Cross comes in to Ivan Luis. He very nearly did score the goal to give us the lead in the match that we're pretending we're not already losing. That would have been lovely. The crowd would have erupted. Maybe they would have revealed where they've put the seats. If we've got seats back for the next game, I mean, I know the grounds are a little bit ropey in Football Manager, but for goodness sake, make them consistent from game to game. I know we don't need the seats for the Cup. We only needed them for the League, but that doesn't make them removable. We spent £250,000 bolting them down. If we can just remove them for this match and then put them back on again for the next one, I think somebody has taken advantage of Mrs. Wearmouth's good nature. Oh, my word. Was that a goal? Has that been given? I mean, how many bites of the cherry does Ivan Luis need? What was that? Let's have a look at that goal. So, penalty, I thought. Then they clear it into their own player. Luis hits the crossbar for the second time in the match and then taps in the rebound. He knew what he was doing all along. It's 1-1. The fans behind the goal, they didn't go wild because that's the away fans. They're the ones who've taken all our seats out. Oh, my word. Well, all to play for. We nearly beat Barcelona. Now we could nearly beat Villarreal. This lot. What happens if it's a draw? Do we get a replay back at their ground? Do we get money for that? Or does it go to extra time or penalties? Or what are the rules? Won't somebody explain the rules to me? We don't have a striker on the bench. Right, Ivan Luis just has to stay on. Alex Boxall not having the best of times, so Koulibaly's going to come on in midfield. Nick Evans, I repeat, what is he for? We don't have a centre-back on the bench, though, so Jimenez is going to have to move across. The Joffrey problem strikes again. And we're also going to take off Ivan Fakal. Oh, we're only allowed three substitutes in this, so we'll actually keep Fakal on for the moment so we can take this corner and we can score a goal. Fakal with the in-swinger. It falls to Martinez Perez, and he very nearly got himself sent off there, and he is continuing to press. And now Zafra, always calm. He's quickly becoming one of my favourites, Zafra. I like him very much. But we don't capitalise on the situation, and now Koulibaly nods it out to the safest place on the pitch, the place where Zafra hangs out, and there's the big ball forward, and it falls to Rabiot in central midfield. Donut plays it out to Martinez Perez, who crosses to Ivan Luis. I thought he'd scored. Oh, my word, I thought he'd scored. We are ready for La Liga. Can we just... I mean, excuse me. Can I introduce you to the match stats? This lot are in La Liga. My word. We're being FM'd against a team 2 divisions above us. Right, Fakal is coming off now. Ivan Mutt coming on to replace him. Have we got a deserved winner in us? We have outplayed. We've only had 28% possession. It's all we need. 30% possession or more is for cowards. But we have dominated the match. They have had one shot and scored from it. And we go into extra time. Do we get an extra substitution for extra time? Because our boys are shattered here. Right, we do get one more change. Who have we got? I mean, who else was it going to be? Russ Eddy is on at left back. Mainly for his set-piece delivery. And the possibility of a free kick on the edge of the area in the 119th minute for him to stick in the top corner and make himself a household name. Ivan Luis is in. His header hit. That's the third time today he's hit the crossbar. Oh, my word. Someone needs to take the studs off his boots so he's just ever so slightly shorter. Koulibaly. Carrington just... Well... We've let them have a couple of extra shots. They haven't scored from them. 3 times we've hit the woodwork. 2 clear-cut chances. I think they were both to do with the goal. Because he missed the first one and hit the woodwork. But all the same, we deserve a winner. Get Russ Eddy on a free kick anywhere in their half now. I mean, if they score from this, it's an injustice. So it's an injustice. We laid out the scenario before it happened. Therefore, this isn't just me being reactionary. That is an injustice. Them lot can give me my seats back, jumping around. Oh, look at us. We're not sitting down. You're supposed to be. Give me my seats back. Fingers crossed, the Spanish FA are going to intervene, and this lot are going to be dealt with for trashing our ground. Oh, my word. Right. Encourage. I shouldn't have to encourage them. We've played so well. We deserve this. And it's not fair. We've come so close again. We will beat a La Liga team at some point. Hopefully before we're in La Liga ourselves. Ivan Mutt is in behind here. Just play it across goal. You've hit that too high, you spoon. What is he doing there? Just across the face of goal. Oh. He's supposed to be replacing Fakal this year. It's not going to happen, is it? Or is it? Ezra Carrington with the corner. The big boys are loaded up in the middle. Cross comes in. And the header goes right up in the air. It's Martinez Perez. We've got like a minute left. Cross comes in again. Oh, Luis has scored another equaliser. This time he actually keeps it under the crossbar. I have no idea what happens if this is level at full time. Penalties, presumably? Now we want the Russ Eddy free kick. Give us time for it. We want a Russ Eddy free kick. Oh, Ivan Luis. He's so frustrating, but quite good. Right, I'm not picking the penalty take because we've never done a penalty shootout before. This is horrible. This is horrible. Right. Just doesn't matter from here. We didn't lose. Romero can make himself an absolute hero as part of this shootout. But the crossbar that did us dirty all match, pulling its weight there. Good work, crossbar. Man of the match is crossbar. And now it is Russ Eddy. Calm as you like. What a man he is. We're ahead in the penalty shootout. We just have to score all our penalties from here. It's as simple as that. And we've beaten a La Liga team. Okay, fine. We're not going to worry about that just yet because Ezra Carrington's stepping up. Of course, we're starting with our fullbacks. This is Football Manager. Ezra Carrington. We've seen him score plenty of penalties before. I don't know if that was obscene confidence or a terrible penalty, but either way, it ends up in the back of the net. I mean, he barely kicked it. And now Valladolid score their equaliser, but it's now club captain Joseph Rabiot to put us 3-2 up. Come on, don't you be the one that misses. It would break my heart. Of course he wasn't going to miss. Oh, he walloped. That was like the opposite of Carrington's penalty. We just need to do 2 more. Or if Romero can do us a favour here, that would be delightful. Romero's doing a dance, but unfortunately he's not able to make the save. And now it's Koulibaly, the youngster who's started about 3 games in his entire home career. Koulibaly, I mean, he has got some stones, hasn't he? Well, Romero, make yourself a hero right here. We don't want to take the last penalty. I don't think my nerves can take it. My blood pressure is through the roof. We just want a save here. Come on. Oh, it was so close. Who's taking the 5th penalty? I don't even know. Ivan, I think. Ivan Mutt, who scored 1 goal for us in his entire career. His thing is that he doesn't score goals. This was a mistake, wasn't it? He's known for not scoring goals. I hate him. I hate him. Oh, God. Romero, turn it back around for us. I think we got so close. Jimenez, another one of our youngsters. Where is Ivan Luis in all of this? Our striker. What kind of coward is he? Oh, my word. Right. Come on then, Romero. Who's next then? I don't even want to look. This is an incredible performance from a 3rd tier team. It's Martinez Perez. Oh, I thought you were starting his run up from there. Don't run up from back there. It's going to... I thought he ballooned it over. He's not. He's only gone and done a football. Romero, if you want to make a save at some point, no one's going to be upset with you. Oh, who's next? I don't even know who's left. Where's Ivan Luis? Has he gone home? It's Donut. Why would he care? He's only here on loan. Why would Donut be before Ivan Luis? This is... Oh, so it's one of those penalty shootouts. I hope you've not got anything on for the rest of the evening, boys and girls. This is going on for a while, apparently. But just football manager things. Ivan Luis is going to miss his penalty, isn't he? He must be next. And is he? Or has he literally just gone home? What a coward. Here he is, look. The number 10, Mr. Coward, ready to miss his penalty. Fuming. I'm already angry at him for missing it, and he hasn't even taken it yet. The anger might have been misplaced. Why he wasn't further up the list, though, if he can take a penalty like that. Who picked the penalty takers? I'm sacking my assistant manager if we lose this. He's done. Oh, Romero got his fingertips. That guy's just called Gary. What a name. Spelt wrong, but... All right, I'm Gary. It's not a very Spanish name, Gary. You know, I'm Gary. Oh, my... Right, Ivan Such. And then after this, it's keepers if he misses. Our goalkeepers. Our actual goalkeepers. Romero makes the save. Now he can be a double hero with... But their goalkeeper's just legged it. He's got to get back in the goal here. Right, kick it now. Kick it now. What's he waiting for? Why did the other keeper run away? Oh, my word. Come on. To make yourself a hero. We have beaten La Liga opposition, boys and girls. After Romero saves a penalty and then scores one himself. What a man. Goalkeeper for life. Home are going places. We're in the next round of the Cup. When is it? I mean, almost certainly next episode is when it is, boys and girls, if we play anybody good. Watch us get someone we don't even want to watch now. But assuming we get another La Liga team, which is quite the strong assumption, but assuming we do, that'll be what we have in the next video. The Cup run is on. I mean, what better time to have a Cup run than when you're just a boring mid-table team? We'll take a Cup run this year, get some money in the kitty. In fact, did that get some money in the kitty? No, we are more overdrawn than we ever have been. If you enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.